This just in. The Commanders have agreed to be sold.
Wow.
Daniel Snyder has actually agreed to sell his team.
I never thought we'd see the day.
But do we still not know which ownership group it is, or have they actually settled this matter? Because it's the Josh Harris group. People are mentioning the Josh Harris group. He's the owner of the Sixers and the Devils. And do we have an update on that? Because Schefter kind of hold the phone on that and said that there's some potential other rival bids that are out there.
Yeah, there was
for the Commanders.
According to ESPN, they have reached a preliminary non-exclusive agreement to sell it to the Harris Group. Non-exclusive is fully financed but not signed, meaning that someone else could come in at the last second with a higher bid if Daniel Snyder wants to go in that direction. The group led by a Canadian billionaire.
Say it. Say the name.
Oh, goodness.
Go. Do it.
Steve
Apostolopoulos.
Yeah. He's still involved in the process, according to ESPN. Should be noted, Jeff Bezos, everyone was thinking he was going to sweep in and make a big kind of Godfather offer. Never submitted a bid.
Nope. Didn't order the Commanders on Prime.
Yeah.
Remember a few months ago, we thought Jeff Bezos and Jay-Z were going to be together.
That's right.
Remember?
It's been out there that Bezos is kind of waiting for the Seahawks to go up as they figure out.
Got it.
Oh.
Kind of makes sense. Geographic sense right there, right? Well, the Commanders, everybody thought right there, too, since Bezos owns the Washington Post.
Right.
And they're used to the owner of the team owning media in the town anyway. They're used to a lot there in D.C., and as I mentioned, when this news came down yesterday, it's akin to a house in a twister coming out of the blue and dropping down into the land of Oz and taking somebody out. Literally, ding dong for so many Washington football fans.
Let me get them shoes.
Because Dan Snyder and his time owning the Commanders and football team and obviously taking over the team as it was known for so many decades, the Redskins at the time, in his tenure, 27th best record in football.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yes, sir.
And they sold for $6 billion?
They did because of their history and where they are. You take a look at the Snyder reign in Washington, D.C., and they went 10 seasons, last 10 seasons without 10 or more wins. That's the worst in the NFL. Even the Jets. When a sentence begins, even the Lions and Jets have a shorter streak.
Wow.
It has been a decade since they've had 10 or more wins. And again, the record of Daniel Snyder in this league, I had it written down somewhere. Where did I write it down? 27th in the league. That's how bad they were. And of course, you can't even, the number of off the field headlines.
Yeah.
That would make your skin crawl. So now that he's gone, and we also know Robert Sarver's gone, we all know worst owner in sports. Right?
I don't think it's a question.
It's just not even a question. Washington from 99 to 2022, record of 164, 220, and 2. 27th in the NFL. Just like the Jets are now on the clock because the Sacramento Kings 12-season playoff drought streak is over. That leaves the Jets on the clock. There's a New York owner who's now on the clock. And it's James Dolan. Without a doubt. And I know, folks, I've been very good this year, I think. Because the Knicks have been better.
Oh, yeah.
Knicks have been better.
5 seed.
But the whole business of using facial recognition to exact revenge for whatever you think needs to be exacted on anybody that comes to your building or buildings, just execrable. And, the Ragers are in his purview as well. So clearly the next couple of weeks can help enhance his image.
But don't.
Nice. He's going to be on TV. We're going to see him courtside. mean, he's going to be there.
That's true.
In Cleveland?
He'll be at the home games, I imagine.
Okay. Him and Mr. Comic Sans going against each other.
I mean,
right?
That's a guy a lot of
That's
people
good.
don't like.
A lot of people don't like him.
Rich.
Dan Gilbert.
A lot of people don't like him.
What if?
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Just randomly. What
If the Knicks win it all?
No. Well, getting to that, let's just say that James Dolan, he understands the black hole wormhole situation, and he decides, you know what?
Yeah.
I want to make amends. I'm going to, extend an olive branch to Rich, and I want to invite him to sit courtside with me in the Eastern Conference Championship.
You know what I mean?
Would you take him up on that fly the weekend and
Of course.
sit courtside?
1,000,000%.
And, kind of put
A
bury the hatchet.
1,000,000%. I want to see what that looks like right there. I want to know what's in his coffee. I'd ask to wear his schmecky scarf.
Probably whiskey.
You know what I'd bring? I'd bring my rakish hat
Oh, the hat have to
and
go
a
with
harmonica, just so I can have him entertain me during timeouts.
you. Sit there and play Love Me Do on the
It's
harmonica.
not happening. It ain't happening.
Hey, stranger things have happened.
It's stolen, isn't it? Am I missing anybody?
Nah,
or
I mean,
what?
there might be a Premier League person or two, or a
We don't know much about these
Formula
hockey
One,
owners
yeah,
either, man.
But
They could be up to some shiesty stuff.
in terms of fan base angst
Mm-hmm.
over their ownership group, but I think it's you guys.
Okay.
I'm getting pretty upset with my guy, but
Which guy?
it's John Henry. I'll like I said before, and I'll say it again. I will never forgive them for letting Mookie Betts go, ever. Ever. And if they had let Devers go, I might have had to walk away.
You were about to walk away because they let Xander Bogaerts go.
I was thinking about it. If Devers, too, I would have had to walk away. Maybe root for the Padres. It would have been fun. I
Uh-huh.
would have had a good time.
Uh-huh.
But it's just really frustrating. We're trotting out a minor league team right now, it seems like.
Yep.
And it's like 8 guys and Rafi Devers. It's like, who can win a contest to come throw 4 innings? Like, what is happening right now? It's mad frustrating.
You're happy with the guys who own your team, right?
Which team?
I mean,
Uncle Jerry?
you're in as good shape as you've been in a long time.
Phenomenal.
You're in as good shape. I mean, you have, by the way,
Yeah.
the
You might have
Billionaires
the
Club.
best. Yeah.
You might, I mean, honestly, you root for the Mets, Sixers, and Clippers.
Yes.
One guy just bought another team for $6 billion.
Yes.
Okay. Steve Cohen is buying up everybody to the point where he uses luxury tax like it's an ashtray.
Right. Got to reward him with some dubs this year, though.
And this is one of Jay's favorite drops as well. The Clippers owner is building a new stadium arena here, and he's talking about toilets.
And Uncle Jerry, he's got a
And
few
Jerry
pennies.
I totally
Jones.
forgot.
He's got a couple
Honestly.
pennies in the bank.
My
Man, oh,
goodness.
man. This guy.
You're in great shape.
I feel good.
Settle down just a little bit.
But Brockman, I don't understand what John Henry did to you. He's like an American
I'll tell you
American
what-
folk
I'll tell you what
hero.
he did to me.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking of a different John Henry. Never mind. You're talking about the owner of.
Yeah, I'm
Talking about the owner.
Yeah, I was talking about
not
the
the guy who built the
African American freedman, John Henry, who worked on the
the railroads.
railroads. Yeah.
No, that's not what he's referring
No, definitely not.
And obviously, I'll never say a bad word about Bob Kraft or Wick, who owns the Celtics.
to. Okay. So you're in good shape there.
I'm okay with those two. Just the
Look
Red
at
Sox.
you
these
over
days.
there.
I don't know that we can say
Like,
that he'll
you're-
never say a bad word about them, because if things go south, and he's already turned on Belichick, right? If you're going to turn on him,
Kraft is the owner of a team
eventually-
that hasn't won a playoff game since 2018.
So I can't say he'll never turn on him.
Hold on, let me take the 6 rings out of my ears. What,
Uh,
what was that?
good Patrick Waugh reference right there.
Yeah, but
And I
you're
should
right.
do the same with the 4 from John Henry, but just the last few years have
This
been
guy
inexcusable.
just upset.
4.
Inexcusable.
Mookie's gone.
In my lifetime, I haven't seen
and
4.
Bogarts is gone.
We're operating like we're the A's.
and
Like
Bobby
that's not how it
Dahlbeck
works.
is in. Bobby Dahlbeck is
Dahlbeck.
in.
A guy 6'5"
Man,
and built like Arnold Schwarzenegger
you are-
shouldn't be playing shortstop.
Exactly. You should build it around Devers and Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo.
Very good.
Cheetah, and wait till we
Good
get
team.
Ohtani. Wait till Ohtani spends 4 days in Boston.
Yeah, he's starting Monday.
Wait till he spends this nice long weekend in Boston.
That'll be great.
Sees how much the fans love him.
He ain't
Talk
going
to
to
Yoshi
Boston.
for a little bit.
He's probably going to be stunned
He ain't
that
going
they
to
make
Boston.
donuts out of the holes. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.